Hey guys, DiamondRyce here, coming at you with another video, and just a little video showing off Windows 10. Windows 10 is finally out. I had a bunch of problems trying to install and upgrade those kinds of systems, but I think overall, after I finally had, because I had some driver issues on my PC, and it kind of just screwed up my system a little bit, and I had to uninstall all that. I had to reinstall Voicemeeter Banana because I thought I had something wrong with it. Turns out, though, I just needed to switch to MME instead of the WDM, which I was using in Windows 8. But other than that, I think everything else was all right. The tutorial for Voicemeter Banana will be coming around soon. I think that's the next one I'm going to be doing next, because obviously that's the next one that's going to be for, you know, everyone, for streaming, just audio usage, podcasting, recording, whatever it is. What are you watching now? Same idea. So stay tuned for that. Hopefully that will be going soon. But this is Windows 8. So the one big thing I see, or Windows 8, this is Windows 10. Windows 10 has a lot of new features on it, and especially this one thing I like is the new notification center that they have. I love the idea of having notification stuff like this on the side here. The Action Center has definitely been revamped for what it's needed and such like that. The clear translucent kind of thing here definitely helps out, especially as well. So, and obviously I was just going to clear this out. And then you have these multiple things here. And then I don't know why I can't do tablet mode for some reason here, but maybe because it's just a PC and it's not, I don't need to use the other ones. But obviously you can use like a VPN, you can connect to here and stuff like that. It's really nice. I like that new Action Center. And obviously my bar just goes around like this, so that's why it just keeps going, it goes in and out like that, but it's all right. And then everything's been translucent, everything's black, everything's nice. I like it. I like the new color scheme, such like that. It's really nice. Color, even the wireless, all the bars of everything has changed into this translucent kind of thing. I think it's because of what the theme I am using, but it's still nice. I like it. That's what I like about it. It's really cool. Obviously, the playback volume mixer and things looks the same, but other than that, it looks really nice. I really do like it. And, you know, and then here's another neat feature, I think, you guys. I mean, one of the new ones is obviously the Microsoft Edge, the new web browser that they have. I don't think Twitch works on this, but obviously if you looked at some other videos and other things, like, I think this one should work. I think it really is faster. It really is. I think Microsoft has done a good job with it. If they can do something better with this particular YouTube page, especially with the new extensions and everything, I really hope this thing can do well. Like, I really hope it could do well with other things, especially with Chrome, which I have here in my I'm just looking at some forums right now, but as you can see, it's kind of, I guess you can say it's a little bloated down to where I have a lot of stuff and things like that, but I think it will be all right. I think once this thing has gone through, it is really faster, and it's less less memory intensive, I think, if I remember. If I open up a task manager should open, I hope. I don't know if it's actually going to open. There we go. But I think, if I remember correctly, the usage of it would, let's see, I have two tabs open, so I'm going to I'll open up two tabs here. So here I have a forum and a YouTube here. I'll just open up a YouTube page here, and then we'll see the differences between RAM usage. I know for sure, though, I think I tested this a little bit before, but yeah, as you can see, the usage between RAM is definitely shorter. Look at the difference. 82 or 81 here for two tabs, while Microsoft Edge has 22, around the same. Has the same two open tabs. Has the fucking YouTube and the new tab. They're both the same thing, and yet this one gets more memory intensive. So that's definitely a great improvement on their web browser. I really hope it does. I mean, it does replace Internet Explorer. RIP Internet Explorer. But other than that, I think it's still good. The new the new start menu is back. Way different than what you had seen in Windows 7, and also definitely Windows 8. It's a combination. It really is. I do like it. I do like some of those live tiles and such like that. I haven't experimented on how to use it yet as much, so that's why it's kind of there. But, you know, I'm gonna figure out how to use it and such. And there's some other applications and stuff. I'm still learning how to use it. Like, this mostly used thing is not what I'm doing here. It's not really like it. And then obviously, when you just press the start button, that's supposed to be doing it. And if you start the start button, just starts typing something, you can start typing, which then you can also now search the web as well. So you can start doing multiple things all at once in a certain amount of time for needs of everything. Obviously, it's all Bing, which, I mean, it's all right, but it's something there. And obviously, and then also Cortana's here too, where you can have it. I haven't really set. I think I could have sworn I set this up correctly, but apparently not. It looks like it's screwed up again, but whatever, it's all right. But that was Cortana. Hopefully I can fix that for other things, but maybe later on I'll do that. But As you can see, though, it's definitely very, very useful. It looks like now, and then here you're hearing that new sound for the Windows errors if you have anything like that. And I have a driver supposed to be updating, but for some reason I can't update, so I'm just gonna I'll force quit that. The right click button has different changes too. If you notice, it looks really different. Alt tab obviously is the same thing, but obviously I just have a lot of fucking stuff going on here. It's bigger. The alt tab has definitely made it bigger, so now you can actually see what you're actually looking at. Because in the previous installments, where which ones have or which, I had problems where I couldn't see what I was trying to alt tab to because it was so fucking small. But now it looks like it looks amazing now. So that's one of the good things that they fixed. And then here, let me just open up the new revamped settings. I mean, obviously you can still go to the control panel, but this is just the newer version of what your do is. And for some things that you want to turn off, because there's a lot of things on there that's kind of sketchy, I guess you could say. For go under updates and security, go under the Windows update. If this thing ever fucking loads up, come on, load, come on. There you go. Go under the advanced options, and there are more ways to do this, but just make sure that you do it. Make sure you choose how to update your installed, because obviously if you have Windows 10 Home, you won't be able to select it because automatic is is the default setting. Please make sure you put notify to schedule restart, because that makes things a lot easier for a lot of people, and it really does. Also, if you want to choose how your updates are delivered, make sure you turn this off. Practically, if you have it's practically seeding. If you have torrent files, or if you have done any of that kinds of things, or peer-to-peer in general, make sure you turn this off, because it does really hinder your stuff for internet usage and things, all your uploads, things like that. If you're having problems, obviously this thing hasn't been tested yet, so it's going to be really, really different to see what would happen on that one. Now, let's see what else here. Windows Defender is back. Obviously, it's the defense thing that you have there. It's pretty much the same thing. I'm not going to do anything with that. All the best antivirus you have on there. Backup and recovery is still back. And I still have it. So if you have upgraded, which I have done from Windows 8.1 and or 7, you have 30 days to downgrade back if you want to. Obviously, you lose your upgrade, but you can still upgrade back to Windows 10 if you want to, but make sure you do it before the end of next year. So July 29, 2016 is the last day you can do it. So just make sure you do that if you want to have it for free. Because now my Windows activation, which is actually activated now, this thing had a problem earlier when I was updating, where to the point where I could not activate it because I said it needed an internet connection, even though I had an internet connection. So it finally activated after just hitting the activation button a lot. So that's the new update security thing. That's really nice. Obviously, if you look under your privacy settings, make sure you change whatever you need to turn off and such, like advertising ID, and send Microsoft info how to write for approved typing in future. I don't know how that works, but if you're something about privacy, go ahead and look under there. Make sure that everything's turned off. Oh, and also under your wireless, make sure under manage Wi-Fi settings, make sure you turn off the Wi-Fi sense, because I love what they're trying to do with it. I know what it's supposed to happen and such, but automatically connecting to open hotspots and sharing the network shared by the contacts, yeah, that's the best way to get hacked. Practically, that's practically the best way to get hacked there. So that's the new settings. Let's see, task. So here, the task view looks like this. Now you only see a couple of the windows like that because I have multiple windows on thing, but the task view is you can have multiple desktops now. So if I click a new desktop here, all those windows would go off, right? All these you won't see any. I don't see anything right now because I made a new desktop. But if I go back and then let's see if I make let's open up T-board and open up another OBS window, even though you probably won't see this window, but yeah, just as an example, let's put it this way. Open up T-board, move this over here, and then if I hit the task view again, there's probably a shortcut to this, but this is the task view. If you open it, now you have this one as the secondary one, but if I go back to this window, it goes back to this. So it's neat. I really like it. It's cool. It has multiple desktops, so you can have multiple things for. Let's say, for example, maybe you want to have all gaming on one tab for the desktop, and then maybe something else for schoolwork, and maybe like another one for like audio editing, things like that, or video editing. It's really useful. I think it is really useful for something that's going to be useful like that. So Let's see, what else do we got in the new features in Windows? I think that's honestly it. Just wanted to make a quick little video on it. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's really nice. Oh, one more thing. So if you know how you do like this, like that, it actually shows you some active windows that you can choose to move over here. You can move to split this other side here. That is really, really neat. I actually did like that. I knew there was something missing when they kept doing like if you window snap this to one side, but you don't have anything here. This was not here before. Obviously, it was a thing in there. And then I'm just watching the VOD of the Prince of Persia: Sands of Time, one of my favorite adventure games, adventure action titles, whatever I like to call it. Apparently, he had a lot of problems, bugs, crashes, and everything during the speed run. But I was watching this. But yeah, that's just the point of the video. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys enjoyed Windows 10. If you had problems with Windows 10, I would advise that you try. Make sure before you upgrade, make sure you back up your data. Please make sure you need to back up your data before you do any of this, just to make sure that nothing has broken, such like that. So hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys soon. Bye, guys.